Hello.
She's making her way downtown. Anybody else see her lag walk?
See a lot of
Oh, a
lagging.
chair lag a little bit.
Excellent. Not voice, by the way.
Yeah, put a mole on that chair.
Thought it was a voice. Oh. You posed a question to me not long ago, Ellen Touch. And now, I am here to present you with an answer. Remind me, is it that I asked you? We talked about how we see the world in our own way. You were eager to know how Aldari see the world. You still wish to hear the answer? Of course, if you are ready to give it. You did start your stream, correct?
Yes,
And you're
everything's
recording?
going.
Just making sure you didn't say anything this time.
You didn't say the game was shipping yet. I got flack for it.
Fair enough.
He's the Lord Captain.
Okay. Nope.
He's
I can't
the Lord
hold-
Captain, so he is without fault. How dare you, sir?
I can't hold a double standard. Then listen closely to my answer.
Can.
I shouldn't.
Can.
Then listen closely to my answer, Ellen Touch. You may struggle to comprehend what is to be said, being accustomed to reveling in your own might and skewing the world to suit yourself.
Hell yeah.
Pitch your understanding not towards my words, but towards the sense that lies hidden in the shade of their sounds. You tried to split the world into pieces, to fragment it, into light and dark, truth and lies, self and other. But I see the world as a single whole, and in this lies its simplicity and complexity. It is not enough to simply see the world and hear its voices. You must understand it. Think of the Lilithan, the world on which our path crossed. What is it truly? What is its essence? Lilithan's magnificence comes not from the green of the vast forests or from the depths of the waters. Its beauty is in the word, in the way it dances on the tongue, and even you, Ellen Touch, can sense it. Try. Say the word, slowly, delicately, casting aside all stray thought. Feel, perhaps then, you will see. The word was Lilithan.
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 Latham.
The world around you fades and your perception instantly narrows, coming to a single point of focus on the tip of your tongue. The tongue delicately tickles the roof of your mouth and the sound of slips along your throat with incredible silkiness, warming as it goes like a sip of fresh recaf. The tip of your tongue touches the same place again and the air softly rushes from your chest. The sound like the susurration of leaves as the wind weaves through a forest canopy. Then your tongue taps your front teeth with a gentle vibration, and a gentle vibration spreads through your body, sending a shiver along your spine.
Ew.
I think I am beginning to understand. If your words are sincere, Ellen Touch, then you are capable of seeing more than you do now. Instead of the lifeless clamor of monstrous mechanisms, the roar of engines and discordant voices of your followers, I hear and attend to silence. It arises in moments of spiritual serenity, and in that stillness, we become witnesses to the transformations of our own inner world.
But Truckosaurus.
What?
She's talking about big machines and how they're ugly. And Truckosaurus is a thing of beauty.
tell him.
I mean, they do try to kill us pretty often. Uncanny lives pass so swiftly. You rush through them for the sake of a chosen goal, but thoughts of transience and loss frighten you. And so you drive such thoughts away and drown yourself in the daily tumult. But it is from fleeting moments which enter our lives and quickly vanish from them that the soul's fortress grows. A moment's blooming, an hour's wilting. The splendor of each lies in the
Ephemerality.
Ephemerality, thank you. So too the memories of those who have left our side and no longer walk the path with us. That is a word?
Ephemeral.
That I've never
Ephemerality.
seen.
Yeah. Why would you?
Yeah. No one speaks like that anymore. And in you, Ellen Touch. Congratulations. And in you, Ellen Touch.
That.
I see much more than just another monkey. Your essence lies in your will, which is capable of changing the world around you and within you.
So
It
you like
lies
to
in your
hear something
ability. It lies in your ability to create and to understand your creation, and your ability to destroy. It lies in what your kin mind cannot grasp, what their primitive sight cannot behold. But I can see it.
And now that they've
never-
bared their soul, insult them.
James? Nope. Caleb.
What?
I never expected to hear you say... Come on, Eric, you have one more. There you go.
I got it. Come
all
on.
We're on a
I never expected to
schedule.
hear you say such things in reference to me. I am but speaking the truth, Ellen Touch. However, I ask you not to make the mistake typical of your kind. My words contain no insinuation, nor any call for you to act. Your soul shines brightly in this world. I see you, and this will never change. That is all. It's bugging me. Just that, however, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a colon before the however. Just punctuation.
Complex sentence, it's fine.
Thank you for telling me how you see the world. You have done exactly as I asked of you. And what do you make of it, Ellen Touch? How differently do you see the world? How differently do you see the world?
Man, you have some very...
Yes, I only see the God Emperor. It's a world of endless war and peril. I turn my attention to what delights my ears and my eyes. Music, arts, wealth, and power, of course. The world belongs to humanity.
All
And
world.
I'm just tired of this conversation. I also see something greater in the world around me. Something deeper than the outer guise of things. And what does that mean? I see the uniqueness. I was reading the options. That's why I paused for so long.
As you should, do not just go with whatever someone clicks.
Correct.
I
Especially
made mistakes
given our
before.
collective propensity to just go chaos.
I don't know what you're on about, Eric.
I do it often.
See the uniqueness of every creature, everything, and it pleases me. I can follow the line of your thoughts, Alan Touch. Every form, color, creature, and being possesses its own charm and capacity to stir our emotions. Millions of stars in the darkness. The immobility of void crystals. The plethora of intelligent and primitive life forms that inhabit the galaxy. The world manifests itself in endless diversity, and in that lies its true magnificence. Now that we have each shared our truth about this world, I would like to know if your thoughts about me align with those of your kin, Alan Touch, or if you see me differently. You can say that you see her as intelligent and dangerous, ally at present. That is, see her as a foreign yet beguiling world. Feels unusual. It's hidden from my eyes. That's too simple. And James tries not to think about her at all because he really hates Eurolet. Passively, I choose the first option. I see you as an intelligent and highly dangerous being. An ally at present. I accept your answer, Ellen Touch. As long as you do not attempt to get under my skin or demand something else of me. I will go now, Ellen Touch. Guide your steel-winged bird. Do they consider ships be birds?
Squawk.
Seems like a bird to me.
I mean, if it flies like a bird, squawks like a bird, then let's just be a bird.
Simply.
And that should be our last event before we get over here to Kiava Gamma.
It's just going along. Alright. World O Combat.
World
We have
of
51
Combat.
profit factor and haven't bought a fucking thing.
Bought lots of things. I bought everything I could buy. Heinrich is required, I see.
Yes.
But I didn't want Heinrich. I wanted Eurolet.
You can get her back when we get to the halfway
You
point.
want Xenos.
It's disgusting.
He's a good sniper. Not
Sorry.
that isn't
Sorry,
also a good
Seth.
sniper.
I guess you've just been overshadowed by the tall
Female Xeno.
Even the best of sniper needs their own support.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
We don't do a lot of support in set. We kind of just run forward and do
A
anything
sniper
else.
support is not yet another sniper. A sniper support is keeping the little mooks away from him.
I don't know, yet another sniper's pretty nice sometimes.
Plus, you can put more marks of exploits on people all the time, which really helped out Arik, I think.
I don't think it does shit for Caleb's character.
No, it doesn't.
Or Set. It really helps out Set.
Listen, if y'all are gonna do it to me all the fucking time.
It's different when I do it. It's funny when I do it, Eric.
I see. That's today's vibe. No solemn ceremony, no
Eric,
personal
apparently.
meeting with Magi. I fear we're too late and we won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all.
Remind me, what is your mission on Kiabagama?
Thankfully, you've had enough time to get totally lost in the sauce, and everything's had a remind me option.
What?
I assumed they would conduct an investigation and track down traces of the Cult of the Final Dawn. I believe I can discard that plan now. Both the incident with the scrap code and the manner in which we were forced to land on Kiava Gamma indicate the situation has taken a turn for the worse. Nevertheless, I must use this opportunity to try and determine what the cult was doing on an industrial world and what specifically interested them on a planet full of sacred machines and servants of the Omnissiah. First, we must find someone who can tell us what's been going on here. If that is, there is anyone left here to speak to.
Any suggestions for how to proceed?
To start, let's look around and find out why the arrival of the rogue trader did not elicit the usual fuss. To speak plainly, I would not count on a warm welcome at this rate. Better keep your weapon at the ready.
Suppose we learn nothing by standing here. Let's go.
Nuts. Stuff. It's a bunch of junk.
Arik, where did you go?
What?
Sorry, no, that just disappeared from my screen.
These guys are cool, right? Yeah. Bunch of junk. Cogitator.
Let's view the log.
He's got buttons. There's a log.
Hey, Set, you mind viewing the third log for me? Actually, no, just view the first log.
Blah, 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 blah. The fabricator sensor's taking shit over.
View the second log.
And they're doing things that aren't in the standard operating procedure.
Okay, now, Set, can you read the third log, please?
Probably yes. We got a problem. They're looking at hidden shit that they're not supposed to be looking at.
That doesn't sound good.
Neither do all these servitors.
Neither do all the servitors.
They're doing
Before you click
dances.
on anything else,
Ah, man. You
I wanna
really
check
need
to
to
make
speak faster.
yeah, after this, before you click on anything else, I want to check to make sure that Heinrich is equipped to do things.
He is. He has equipment, if that's what you're asking.
Going to double check to make sure he still has his correct equipment to do everything he needs to do.
Pistol, sword?
I think so.
He's okay. He's got those things.
Observe the closest servitor to us.
He's doing a little dance. They aren't doing good. They bad. But they look real good. It's moving towards you.
Don't let it touch.
Dodge. You don't get punched.
Behind the source of the repeated clicking.
Its tissues are inflamed. Mutation in a servitor. Tech priests typically reject the use of flood to soft tissue for their constructs. Perhaps something has caused this aggressive growth, and quite recently.
James, you mind cutting the tumor out?
Absolutely. I'm
You
very
got
good
it.
with knives.
Good to know.
Crew 24, second lane of the Manufactorum commencing work. State your request.
Follow your default programming?
There they go. Standing in the corner, doing nothing. Excellent.
Is there money to be made?
And we
in
could
the
have had him
corner
following
doing
us
nothing.
around.
Heinrich has everything he needs.
Pipes. Spinny things.
No more talking to the servant.
Garbage.
Gabagool.
No, they're
Ah,
just
what is this?
following me around.
Identification.
I'm going to examine this tech priest.
Something's a little stinky.
Who are you?
Magus Custos of the Machine Sanctum, Tier 2-0, identification.
Where is the fabricator sensor? I will only speak with the person in charge of this manufacturer.
Denied. The irregularity demands execution of Protocol 39-42 in accordance with the Fabricator Sensor's decree.
The fabricator sensor.
Pulled the brake on that one.
That sounds like an instant way to just make him hostile. Fine. Let's stick to your protocols.
Nuts. Come closer. Let him touch you with his skin. Goodbye. Just phase through him like he wasn't even there.
That's what most people do.
Phase through you?
Yeah.
Florida's fucking weird.
Not even there.
We all
I'm
snap
not
to
reading,
attention.
you see.
Hold on. Something's coming. It's disappearing. They're like, no, we won't make them wait. No, sir.
It doesn't hurt me.
Was this included in their standard operating procedure?
Sir! Sir, I'm not a fan!
I'm fine.
Take a note from Dagon. Be fine.
Beat they ass servitors. Go get them.
We'll run
Air
somewhere.
attack. That's funny.
Move.
Oh, there's mine.
I burn.
I'm going to also assume that if we stand in this, we're also going to take a lot of damage. Every consecutive turn we're in it.
I can't
That's
say I
a
already know.
fair assumption.
Much akin to the pirate funeral, this is not a situation I found myself in.
Yeah, neither did I. I've never seen this.
They just
Exploring
we
all new
stood
content.
still while they poured a big pile of things. It was really
Yeah, I
slow
looked like we
too.
could have moved.
Like it had all the fucking speed as one of God. It's every time we take a step. It had all the speed of one of those like big water
The trap
buckets at a
there.
water park.
Where are you headed, Medina?
I was gonna go up there, but now I see there's a fucking trap.
Well, we're in combat, so it'll just be damage. It shouldn't give you an injury.
Yeah, but I also was gonna. I didn't want him to do that fucking thing where he lowers all my stats, and then gets smacked by everything. I'm hoping I can yell at them, have them come to me, and blow themselves, which would be funnier. If you want to fuck with the guy behind me, that'd be nice. This
I'm
guy.
going forward.
I
Okay.
am incapable of fucking things up.
The back line's a little warm.
Actually, I could probably stay in the fire, and they could come fight me in the fire.
They're all ranged except for the 2 servitors.
Oh.
Well,
Cut their
these
fucking
are-
arms off.
5 servitor buddies down here gonna help, right?
I mean,
They're gonna be
eventually.
dumb and
They're
walk
gonna
through the
walk into the
fire.
fire and die.
Nah, they have too much help for that.
Go shoot something, Set.
Sure, they all have a bunch of HP.
But I gotta shoot him now. Well,
Make it happen. It's as good as done.
What was your chance on that, bud?
100%. He gave me the thing that said I couldn't miss.
I sure did.
Who if not me? I'll see to it personally.
Just gonna stand in the fire.
It's not hurting me. But if I
I
move,
move, it hurts.
it will.
On it.
Well, he's half dead.
Huh.
Best case scenario, James could just jump out.
Mad hop. Will there be more mad hops? Only time can tell.
That does take away my movement. That doesn't take away my movement. Yeah, sure, we'll do it that way. Our armor's insane.
Oh no, he gets for every debuff he gets +2 2 deflection. Right now he's got 30 deflection.
Clink.
Oh.
Get him,
Now it's down to
servitors!
+6.
Get him!
Go blow up the bomb
Got
for me.
this.
Just walk up the bomb. Come on. What?
They're quite
We don't
immune
have
to
to
their own
watch
bomb.
Not fair.
You are correct.
It's a trap. It's for anybody. You can step on a trap and still get fucked up.
Oh, you made Heinrich an arc militant. I see.
Yeah. Oh,
Fucker.
cool. I didn't get burned from that.
We know for a fact the server is not smart enough to not step on a trap.
Beat him up.
Unless it's in their programming to not step on a trap.
I don't believe him.
Do keep in mind these are volatile servitors. They're going to blow themselves up.
Going to blow themselves up.
I can take it.
That's just a Magus. He's fine.
He's he's
He
also
won't
got
blow up.
9 HP if you want to down him.
Yes. I'm just gonna charge at him.
Fair enough.
Get a free attack.
Not the best first contact with the world's inhabitants. I hope we'll be able to find someone more able to hold a conversation. Willingly or not. He's getting the teehees in. Good for him. You missed.
I missed.
Well, you still have your action. I guess you could hit James.
Kick him into the fire.
I had an ability I could have
You
used.
could kick him in the fire. Just tell him what for.
The fuck does that do?
Free
Means I get a
bullet.
free attack.
Don't miss this time. Maybe next time just go for the AoE. Put it
Next
right
time I would
there.
just go for the AoE. I should have just shot the one that was next to Medina.
Alright, go for it.
I could have swapped the staff too, and then just bring.
I'm just gonna stand here and think cold thoughts.
We're in the tundra.
I'm gonna run around the bomb.
I just hope it doesn't last after combat.
Cause then we will get
sure it will.
all the injuries all at once.
Yeah.
And we will need to limp back to the ship.
Oh, we have 100.
Immediately.
We have 100.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's useful. Majos is just like, ow, why'd you do that? I don't understand. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, let's see, what's the one with a gun?
He's the only one with a gun, I think.
Which one?
The guy you're standing directly next to. The rest of these are suicide servitors. He's got a Toby plasma pistol.
Make me explode.
Bonk. Get him.
You have to move if you want to shoot me, heretic. Heretic. Play on me.
They think they're clever.
Alright, I have to walk around the fire.
Come on, come on, come
Get
on.
him.
Yeah.
Bonk.
You. You do no damage to me.
But his explosion definitely hurt everything else. Just firestorm him. No good reason.
Dead man switch deals 1 impact damage to me. Stupids.
I don't want a firestorm because Medina's not Medina. Caleb, Arik is right behind me.
He
Make
won't
me
hit you.
explode.
That's not how guns work.
How much damage do I do now with this cape?
Strangely,
I
that
do
really
11
is
plus 11 damage.
not how guns work. With
Not
the
how
exception
guns
of burst fire.
Could just firestorm them.
James, I have more health than you now.
Child.
Hey, you started this. Temporary wounds count. Right.
No, they do not.
Yes,
No, they do
do.
not count.
Yes,
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
My
like his
magic
shit.
wounds will always be better than you, and now you can shut the fuck up because you have less health than me.
I don't know what just happened, but they all died.
Firestorm them. Like I said I would.
Well, yeah, but like I couldn't see what was doing what.
A lot of people just blew up.
Mako's heretic
Well,
died.
and he also thunder slammed, by the way.
And then he thunder slam because he needs a thunder slam for that. I'm surprised.
How did
he
that
didn't
thunder
blow up.
slam? So I want to fucking know.
Wham.
Because I told you to attack the area that's right next to you. So you attack
Oh,
the
you
area
forced
that's right
me to
next to you.
attack. I thought I would just do a regular attack. He just did a thunder slam.
Nope. If you have an
You get
area
to
attack,
choose
you
what I
use
do?
an area attack. No. You just do something.
These fucking servitors are creating a conga line.
If you have an area or a burst
It
attack,
is their
it
default
chooses that
programming
first.
to dance.
I'll brush this off.
Uh-oh.
Start of every turn. I hope that shit don't last.
In case it does, can I get some movement?
That was dumb standing in that fire.
I thought I wouldn't take damage if I didn't move.
It's lava.
It wasn't burning us at the time. It was quite confusing, yes, but still.
But
Thank you. I'm going to move out of this fire.
it's actually molten metal.
You can't.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
I don't understand why they want to leave.
Because out of combat makes burning pain.
The combat's not over.
Enemy down.
Yeah. Heard so many of our friends.
And himself. No one's safe.
I guess I'll get out there.
Okay, so I'll take you out in just a second.
Anybody want to move?
I do.
Once I find set, where'd you go?
He's the only one in the fire.
Oh, I see. You're the one who hasn't gone anywhere.
Looks fun over here.
Hey, Eric, there's a trap right there.
I know.
Oh man.
Why?
Don't know if I can
Mine
get
is-
rid of that head trauma.
Can we remove? Oh, let's go to the bridge. What do you mean?
Give me an action. I want to blow myself up.
I
Go to use
can. Oh, I mean, I guess I could give you the desperate measures.
Oh, there you're good. You're good. But how the fuck did our shit get so low?
I assume
Desperate
Eric
die.
dying did something.
I tripped.
I didn't know that major desperate measures drop.
It was a tactical choice. Now you can immediately kill it.
Oh,
Get on.
yeah. Fall dead or unconscious.
I'll take half fellowship for the rest of combat.
I'll turn. Medina, bonk it.
I could do this.
You can do whatever you want, yeah.
I am my
the
own
first
bomb.
Bonk it with fire then.
Corrupt way has failed you.
Desync. The
You,
greatest.
you tripping that bomb gave me an
All the
injury, I think.
servitors.
Oh no, probably them exploding did.
Him exploding probably gave you an injury. All the servitors are probably going to be dead because they ran into fire.
Dumbasses.
They're fine.
They were smart during combat and dumb outside of combat.
A little accurate, I see. I can now, if I'm on fire, I can set myself up because it doesn't count as an action, and the inflame doesn't count as an action. Doesn't count as like an attack action. Boom, boom, and then smack.
Well, the ignite does, but exploding.
Oh no, not ignite, inflame.
Yeah.
If I use the firestorm, I can use firestorm, inflame, and then whack. So everybody burned by the firestorm will also take more damage with the inflame, and then I can hit them.
Huh. It's being poured again. I don't like that.
Where did you get the spoon from?
I need a medic.
And Andrew received at some
With
point.
you at my side, victory is within our
Either from getting I go get one.
My armor is contempt.
Yeah, I can't heal that.
Is this fine?
That head wound.
It's fine.
He'll be fine.
There's a computer terminal.
Hardship, we prove our
It broken.
Rise to the top, or get left.
I mean, we can go back down and do this place the proper way.
Better crippled in body than
What are you here?
corrupt in mind.
What do you mean? You are doing it the proper way.
He's not even running, he's just
No,
sliding
we're
in my
skipping a
screen.
whole lot of shit.
No, we're not.
There's
Not
there's
this
a lot
area.
of loot down there.
And we're
There's
gonna
a lot of loot down
we're
there.
gonna be going there.
But like, there's loot down there. And that's how we get rid of Heinrich out of the party down there too.
James, this area is the bonus part.
No, that's right here. It's right here.
I shall endure everything.
Pat, where are you?
Unshakable faith.
Going along the path.
Where'd you get 2 wounds from?
That fucking steam.
There, that's where you got 2 wounds
Jesus,
from.
The
Jesus.
thing that fucked him up.
Oh, James. Oh, James.
Why would you call it James?
Crippled in body than corrupted.
Because he has good tech use, does he not? Or is that sets thing? I don't know
That's not
you
my
guys.
thing.
I don't know your guys' stuff. That's not I can't.
All
open
those
it.
poor servitors got fucked up.
Servitors are fine.
Take them back to the bridge too.
I can't see if I'm getting hit or not. Fuck.
This guy don't look too good.
I'm still in the steam.
You have nothing to fear from us.
Represented.
There's Mechanicus. He heard my prayers. I thought I was alone in the kingdom of madness and depravity. Kingdom of madness. But this entire area is basically bonus.
Well spoken.
And since we're there, we can just go heal immediately afterward. Tell us who you are and what happened to you. Manufactorum Lex Mechanicus Zeta blah 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 blah. Shit went wrong. Started talking about Donna stuff. And then they turned off some machines. And then they made things yucky. Some resisted. It did not go well. They have been infected with this scrap code.
How did you manage to avoid the same fate?
I didn't. Yeah, that's Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, I witnessed horrifying heresy. The extraction of true flesh and its decomposition on altars. They're ripping out the implants, man. They're ripping them out.
You don't act like the other priests who are infected with this corruption.
Praise the gifts of the Omnisci, I managed to disconnect my external cogitator. But,
Did you rip his
don't look
arms
in there.
off?
No. They're just upsetty spaghetti.
Ripped his third arm off.
There's evil tech in here. My primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I can see their silhouettes. Blessed are the workings of the Omnisire. His hand casually strays to the handle of his weapon.
You mentioned a monster. Is that some kind of weapon?
No, not those constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent to the depths of the manufactorum. Some kind of semblance of a cogitator, nightmarish parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnissiah's grace, but by the unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunates imprisoned on the lower levels. I do not know much except that the fabricator center saw that machine as special. It was special to him, and him, and the crazies who defiled the Omnissiah's abode with their obscene blasphemy. For their final ritual, he even called upon the Astartes heretics who had arrived at the Manufactorum after the start of the uprisings. He did something terrible, and only after that were they able to switch the machine on. It is upon an abomination. Even standing near it's unbearable. I believe that even those who have been deprived of the Omnissiah's grace still feel its influence upon them. Its monstrous power utilized for unholy computations and chaotic calculations. Whatever that cogitator might spew out at the end of its cycle, no righteous soul should accept its heinous offerings.
How did your crazed comrades behave?
Like crazy people. Duh.
Oh,
Idiot.
yeah. Sorry.
Dumbass.
Whatever. You mentioned someone in prison on the lower levels. Who was it?
The lay servants of the main units, they live in isolated segments under the sacred machine halls. I heard they were locked in there after the takeover. Then my crazed brethren charged the system for disposing of slag waste and cover the machines and curse its symbols. After they started a cogitator, they dragged the survivors out of the segments under the machine halls. Well, what they turned into anyway. You demonstrate exceptional powers of observation and recall for someone who just happened to survive. I am a Lux Mechanic. Gathering data is the purpose of my existence. That's what they used me for. They used me against my will. Scrap code turns everyone into their slave. Before I rid myself of the cogitator, I was forced to serve alongside those who had perpetrated these atrocious atrocities and witnessed their obscenities.
What do you make of it, Heinrich?
Servant of the Omnissiah, I must know more about the Final Dawn, the Fabricator's sensor, his mass, and about this machine as well. It's over there. Go find it. It's hidden. But you'll find it.
Can the cogitator be disconnected and reconnected to another machine?
Even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to the scrap code wasn't profane in itself, my augments are not universally compatible. They cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They were corrected to interact with the system of my true flesh, to innovate my compulsor unit and output data via the inscriber. Once I am safe, I swear I will immediately perform a cleansing rite and destroy. In other words, there's only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator.
Heinrich. No. Don't do that.
The Lex Mechanicus could have been privy to conversations that are vital to investigating the cult. We need the contents of that cogitator. No, anything but that, I'll die. No, worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please, I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have scrap code in my biological cogitator.
Heinrich, stop. The leaders of the cult would never discuss anything of importance in front of witnesses. Leave the poor man alone.
We need to know where the cogitator is. Even if the heretics' conversations are unimportant, I must know why the machine was so valuable to them. I'll tell you, a different augmetic is responsible for my muscle memory. It has data storage too. I remember where I walked and what I pressed with my fingers. Here, the coordinates and the code. And it's probably the code to the bay. He's a subject of your world, Simon. It is for you to decide his fate.
Ow. Oh. He will be taken to my ship. After cleansing rites, a place will be found for him there.
Excessive kindness, Simon, gets good people into trouble. Let's hope that the corruption only affected a disconnected augmetic and not his soul. Come, we need to find the cogitator. Sir, I'm happy to report that my hands are numb. And I failed at picking that lock.
Sir.
Trying to fix that up.
Sir, I'm happy to report that both my arms and legs are broken, but I can still walk.
But this stupid area over here, you can end up setting shortcuts to get back to it because this area is entirely too fucking big. But you never need to use them. I just hope that we get a second chance on that thingy there. Well, there should be.
You guys are fucked up.
And
that medkit ain't gonna help me, buddy. We don't have the medkits that'll help me.
We getting out of there.
Just as I planned.
There was a thing over there.
Let me go back up.
I don't know where we are anymore.
Dying.
There we are. There's a thing right here
It's quite locked.
that I can't open. Hey, Eric,
It's quite locked, and my hands are numb, and I failed to get it open.
oh.
This is literally where we were.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like permanently locked now?
I can't get it.
Or I can't touch it.
It's about you.
I can't touch it.
It's all grayed out for me.
Locked forever.
Maybe if we go back to the ship and come back, it'll be fine.
Man, maybe.
Good idea. Let's find out.
Captain,
Back
I
to the
will
bridge.
slowly squelch my way across the floor to get back to the ship.
It was grayed out, but it was letting me use melted charges and keys. It just didn't open for me.
And now I have access to going back up there via the athletics route. Instead of, you know,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go take my dogs up real quick.
Let's go forth anyway. Hopefully we don't find combat immediately, because that would be a problem. For the purposes of keeping him along with us, you may want to take control of his character, and then give it back whenever he comes back.
You make a good point. I will do exactly that. There you go.
And while you're at it, have him do the reflex check.
You only have a 55% chance.
It's a temporary setback. Pain won't stop me.
That was a problem for you.
Don't sarcastically say that was a problem for you.
Whoa, we can use the thing again.
There's more stuff
Did
over
it.
here.
Something that increases critical damage. As the person that has all the things that deal critical damage, I'll put those on.
It also increased the ballistic skill. As the person who really needs ballistic skill, you should put that on.
I'm really not, though.
But you are.
Let us not
No.
I mean, give it to Heinrich, and then he can do better.
Plus 25% critical damage.
Oh, my servitors are still here.
I think if you want to get those down, we gotta go all the way back and use the elevator.
But I don't want to go all the way back and use the elevator.
Neither do I.
There's steam over there.
I know, it's terribly warm and damp.
I won't let it define me.
We tripped on the way down, but that's
Keep an eye
fine.
on the prize.
Can we just take the elevator up right here, and then
Perhaps,
they'll run to me?
but we
I
can't,
just need to find the elevator.
because the elevator controls are up there.
Servitors.
Well-
Also, there's goods over here that
We'll
north.
go back around.
Oh, it's a peculiar
What?
thing.
First.
He moved the bridge.
What? Please.
That's a thing.
It's a man spider.
Spider-Man.
The massive Magos clad in ritual garb lets out a binary trail and turns to you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze out at you. You hear another binary tirade, this time clearly addressed at you.
Who in the void are you?
You dare address me in that vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kiavagama, lord of the machine world. Kneel, prophetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal.
Who are you? You propose that I, the rogue trader of the Von Valencius line, kneel before you. I am giving you 5 minutes. No, not to beg forgiveness. To speak your last words and to offer your final confessions.
You are one of the troglodytes who once had the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will. A messenger from the barbarian who drank the sacred unguents bestowed upon her through others' toil. Very well, then your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson.
I could avoid this combat through talking. But whatever.
My name is Cubis Delphim. I once held the title of Fabricator Censor of the Kiavagama Manufactorum, but I rejected it along with other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the Cult Mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory and yet do not number among their legion servants. Therefore you must be subject to immediate disposal.
What did you do to the governor of Kiavagama? Is he alive?
The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step toward retooling this world. Only the tech comrades heeded the call that reached into their cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas.
So you traded one master for another. I would have expected a fabricator sensor to be smarter than that.
I will rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff, you arrogant creature.
I usually prefer negotiating to fighting. Fighting destroys property and wastes resources. But in your case, I'm afraid that extreme measures must be taken.
You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kiavagama has already been converted, its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You, servants of the fake gods, are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves.
Your 5 minutes have passed. I hereby sentence you to death.
I believe there's
And I
something
will
wrong with
want
your
to carry it out.
chronometer.
You're right, let's just sit here for another 2 minutes.
Ah, yes, good, thank you.
If you have anything else to say, now is your time.
Fuck you.
Understandable. Have a good day.
You have 1:15 left.
It's not bad.
Why do your arms undulate like that? Is that a dragon? Do you have a dragon arm?
I'd like to know.
Oh, you have 2 of them. Okay, that's kind of cool. Sorry, 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Didn't know we were being lore accurate here, my bad.
I don't think he was timing it from the start, so I have no idea how accurate this is.
Well, from the time I said 2 minutes, I'm relatively accurate.
Okay.
The other 3 minutes I don't know about.
Oh, and we're about an hour in, so after this guy gets done talking, we get to make a climactic conclusion on... Well, not even conclusion. We're gonna be in like 5 bar combats. We're gonna be here for fucking ever. But if we chop it into hour-long segments, it becomes easier to keep track of.
Yep, I sentence you to death and whatever.
Comrades, purge the manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work.
You look like a bug, so I'm gonna squish you like a bug.
It's a spider, sir. It is in our...
I have a hammer for this reason.
Oh no.
That spider said 8 legs. He only has 6.
He's gonna have none when I'm done.
Scorpion.
Scorpions have 8 too.
And?
Some beetles have less.
There's something very wrong on Kiev Gamma. What will our heroic crew do? Find out
I'm way in the
next
fucking
time
back, don't run
on
yet.
Rogue
Let me
Trader
catch ya.
Wednesday.